Just outside of LA is Palm Springs. This desert oasis is a VIP retreat for the rich and famous. Think Hailey and Justin Bieber, The Real Housewives, and the Kardashians. Here, where luxury is the standard, you'll find me, a regular reseller, with an eye for the finer things. Come along and learn the art of the profitable thrift as I track down the deals and turn cast-offs into cash. This is sourced in So.Cal. Today's outfit of the day, we're going to start with these little heart earrings. Aren't they sweet? I got these on goodwill.com and it was a bidding situation. I was the only person to bid on these. There was nothing, they were kind of dull looking, but I knew I had seen them somewhere. So I did an image search and I found out that these are Givenchy and I scored them for $14.99 and I collect hearts and so I had to have them and you cannot beat the price. So that's the first thing. And then I have this really long, oversized cardigan. It is from the brand Cupcakes and Cashmere. And I have definitely sold my fair share of barefoot dreams. And I have to tell you, this beats big time, which barefoot dreams is great. Don't get me wrong, until I felt this. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, she's big, but this is my work from home situation today, and so it's almost more like a robe. Honestly, it's probably something I would wear just around the house, maybe not like to go out. And then underneath I have this really cute one-piece jumpsuit by the brand Wilfred, and each piece that I'm wearing are new pickups, and this was $6.99 and this was buy one get one free. It counted as a dress, so pretty major score there. And then lastly, I'm wearing these really cute little comfortable socks. They were new in the packaging. They are isotoner and holy moly, they are so comfortable. I was actually excited this morning to wake up and put them on. It is dreamy like a cloud, and those were $2. So that's all for my outfit today. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back, my thrifty friends. I'm so happy to see you again. I have been thrifting like a mad woman. I have been all over the place because I am getting my dad's new house in order. He's gonna move here to California with us from Washington State, and I am so excited. And of course, I'll be showing you a super cool house tour as soon as I get it done. But for today, while I was out thrifting for my dad, of course, I had to look for things to resell to make a profit on, right? So if you could do me a solid and press the like button, and if you would subscribe, and it would mean so much to me if you could share this video with other thrifters. I'd love to get more of an audience and share all my exciting adventures with even more of you. All right, so we are gonna get started, you guys. It's a lot. Okay, these are Wild Fox, and they are super cute sweatpants with a cute little stripe on the side. There is a chance I may be keeping these. These were $7.99, which is a little more than I would typically pay, but since I thought maybe I'd be wearing them, I went ahead and picked those up. This was kind of a score. Okay, so this is a two-piece set. It's your girl Eileen, and it's got the cute little blazer, and then it has a matching adorable skirt. And this was for both pieces together. I just realized that Eileen Fisher didn't show. For both pieces together, it was $11.99. So I felt like that was a sweet deal. It was on one of those new racks that we all know about, right? And as well as the new rack, I got this quince. It's the Mongolian cashmere, which is even a higher end. That's so nice. And this was $8.99. So grabbed that. This is from a separate store. The sweaters are all priced just accordingly. So the sweaters at this particular store, which is Habitat for Humanity, are $4. And so I picked up this Lucky Brand little cardigan. Super cute. I know somebody is really gonna like this. The back is cute. So that was a yes. And from the same store, I picked up, it says $10, but orange that day was $2, so we love that. And this is really pretty. It's Chico's, which I know some resellers tell you Chico's doesn't sell, but if they're like a cool piece that has some really great detail, they do sell. And you know, not for a ton, but between 30, I would say between 35 and 40 for this. So, and spring is coming. Yes, it is. It's already here in La Quinta, California. Today it's gonna be 80 degrees while the rest of the country is freezing, and I'm so sorry about that, you guys. These are Free People, and these are, again, that store, how they just do a certain tag for what category it falls into, and these are pants, and so these were these were $4. They're kind of like a, I want to say they're kind of like an MC Hammer pant, but they're, what do they call them now? Harem pant? So anyways, they're Free People, they're cute, they're springy. I'm guessing 35 for those. These I normally wouldn't pick up, again, from that store. And so these are $4. No, I think they're 4 or 5. I just want to be totally transparent with you. These are the reverse weave, but the color is so nice. These either I'm going to list or gift to somebody who they would fit so cutely. So I'm on the fence about that one. Of course, you know, all resellers have to find something for themselves while they're out. So I got this cute little denim dress, and then it's really cute on the side here. It has that, and this was $4. Anyways, I think that's so cute. I'm gonna pair it with some knee-high boots, and that'll be so cute this spring. This is a beautiful piece. I do very well with this brand. The brand is Natori, and this is just a really pretty piece. The print on it is so gorgeous. This looks to be an older tag. I'm gonna have to do some research on the age of that, but with the lace detail, stunning. I love this. Oh, she's pretty. She's gonna probably bring close to the $50 mark. This is vintage Ralph Lauren, and it's kind of got that Aztec thing that is so popular right now with the vintage Ralph Lauren stuff. So this was half off $8.99. So I grabbed that. This will probably do really well. This will probably be, I would say, in the $50 range. So that was a good pickup. I am really trying to get really cute vintage stuff because after looking at my analytics, I'm seeing that vintage is one of my best categories, and really switching the way that I list things rather than just straightforward like sweater, women's, size da-da. Instead of doing that, I'm just doing keywords, and it has made such a huge difference. So I'm also going in with my older, staler listings, and I'm changing my titles and my keywords, and again, it's making a huge difference. So I've done the work so you don't have to. Try it, it's really cool. Also, I just went to AI and I created a list of trending keywords and aesthetics, and I just kind of keep it next to me and refer to it when I'm kind of not sure what to put for aesthetics wise, and it really is bringing a lot more traffic to my store. So here we have a vintage storybook knit cardigan. It's very cute. And so for this, I would put grandma core, cottage core. Yeah, so it's very cute. We like that. I just sold something on eBay. Go ahead and quiet that. Alrighty, this, I kind of just had to. It was $1 and, oh, it's stapled. And I just thought it was kind of cool. And so it has a bunch of these sweet little needle points. So there's one, there's this, isn't that cute? Somebody could easily frame this. You could add it to like a denim jacket would be cute. Just be creative with this. So I got that one. And then this last one, honestly, I think it's just kind of abstract. I'm not seeing really a picture in this. So I'll be listing those on Etsy. And then I was so happy to find this because I have been wanting this actually for my photos. With some things I like to show the measurements, and I like that it's kind of transparent and very simple, and it will look very clean with a white background. So I was happy to have that as a bonus. What else is in here? I don't even know. I don't even know what this is. It's exciting. Do you think this is like a bottle cleaner maybe? I think that's what I would use it for. Okay, so it's got another piece. So yeah, I think that's what this is. So actually that's handy to have. some little chalkboard stickers. Oh, and it looks, oh, it's a white pen. So that's cool. All of that is really cool. That was a good dollar bag. Oh, we're not done. There's a couple more things in here. This was a sweet dollar bag. We've got some metal bendable wire. This could be really handy for lots of different things. I definitely see me using this for different crafts. And then, ooh, this is vintage Post-it note tape. I don't know if it's still, it's still sticky. So that's kind of cool. I definitely will use this as well. So that was a super good deal for $1. This is Emmanuel Ungaro, which is a really very expensive brand. I like that it's just a simple, classic one-button blazer. So that's a great luxury basic, which is a keyword I will definitely use in there. This is a pretty piece. This is by our girl Eileen, and it's silk. It's just a very simple little silk dress, this little sundress. So I like that. Pretty cute. She might get a wear out of me before I list her. So if you don't know, these sweet little needlepoint pillows do so well. This is vintage, obviously, and it has a dog, which is like puts it over the top as far as getting to sell, because somebody's gonna fall in love with it and they're gonna need it in their life, and for that I can price it a bit higher. So if you want to know what any of these things are priced with, when I do the listings, I do quite a bit of research as far as my pricing. My strategy is to list about $2 to $3 less than the cheapest listing, as long as I think that's a fair price. So please take a look at my store and see what I've listed these things for, and take a look over here so you can see the listing and what I've priced it for. Okay, this is just cool, right? Like, it's a shacket and it's lined with Sherpa. It's Jack's, which used to be more of a nicer brand, but now I'm seeing it sold at like Costco, which kind of brings down the value. But because this piece is so cool, I went ahead and picked this up. This was half off of $11.99, and I'm just digging it. So yeah, we like him. We think he's great. These pants are from that same thrift store, and I'm just now remembering pants were on sale that day for $2. So the ones that I showed you that are pants are $2, and these are just some nice wide leg linen, not your daughter's jeans, and I really like these, and they'll do really well. And so I am thinking about spring, I am thinking about summer, so I need to get some of these more basic bread and butter things in my closet, ready to go, and they'll be there when the people are ready. Okay, oh, these are Prana. They're new with tags. They're just a simple little running short. These were $5 from the thrift, and they fit into that category of me trying to build up my spring and summer so that when it hits, I am set. This is Eloquy. It's new with tag, and it was, oh, okay, so I'm forgetting. The dresses in my thrift store, this is a different one than the last one I was just at. The dresses at my Angel View were buy one, get one free. So this one was $8.99, but I've got another one in this haul that would be for free. So this is a cute, simple velvet. I like that. And this one is another vintage piece, but I just thought it's Vintage Express. Let me show you kind of what that tag looks like. And I think it's just a cute little style, and it's kind of unique, and it's just a sweet little dress, and I think that'll do well. Again, you're seeing the theme of me trying to build my spring summer wardrobe. These are so funny. These are Grace jeans, and they are vintage. They're really tiny. They're a 00 size 23. They are teensy tiny, but somebody's gonna need these, and they are vintage, and these kind of embellished pockets are trending right now. People are looking for them in the Y2K world, so they ask, I deliver. This is pretty. I like this print. This would make a great little spring dress too. What do we have? This might be the one that was free, actually. Oh, okay. So it's Terry John, Ricky Freeman collab, and if you don't know, now you know. So expensive, so expensive. Their dresses run from $300 $600 to $800 if they're not, you know, more of a gown. If they're more of a gown, even more. So this is gonna do really well, and I just am loving the little buttons on the front and the little flutter sleeves, so way cute. This is Pottery Barn, little pillowcase, velvet back, and this was $2.99, so I picked this up. People often are looking for specific things that Pottery Barn has retired. I'm sure this is one of them because it seems a bit older. It looks to me like the early 2000s. So yeah, I grabbed that. I am killing it with these kind of needlepoint pillows, you guys. So here's another one, and I actually have run the comps on this already, and the comps are between 80 and 100 based on condition. I'm gonna go ahead and photograph it and decide exactly what to list it at. Again, velvet back, $3. Oh my gosh, this was, wow. The embroidery on this is, I mean, it's next level. It's got all the things. It's got hanging plants and flowers and insects and berries, and it's, you know, it's like a window pane, and this is the epitome of cottagecore. Okay, so on the back here, let me grab my glasses. So it says, this is given to Debbie. It has a last name, I'll just not say that. Upon the death of Nancy and Jay. And then it's signed. It says handcrafted from Debbie. Again, I'm gonna leave out the last name. 1994. So that, I know it's gonna do super well. It's a unique piece, and I definitely will be listing it on eBay, but I'm guessing on Etsy is where it will be selling. I'm gonna go ahead and price it up. So please take a look here on what I have priced it at. It was $7.99, and I was just so excited to see that. It's just a very cool. This, it needs a little bit of work in the car. I have a little glue action. I'm guessing it's homemade, but it's definitely giving Mackenzie Childs, and it's definitely vintage. And just a really, really cute. This was $8. I am decorating a wedding this summer, and the bride want to do different vintage glasses, like soft pastels, and then that will be the wedding gift that everybody gets to take one home. So I've been collecting these everywhere I go. But this is a really cute, simple little blue one. And here we have, oh, look at that. The detailing is just gorgeous on this little green one. I'm gonna make like a display, kind of bookshelfy type thing, and let people choose them as they come to the dinner portion of the wedding. Oh, this is a matching little blue one. Each of these were $3, which is kind of a lot, but also not really. The age of these and the condition and the uniqueness is worth it, in my opinion. Okay, this, I know it's giving Chanel, right? But this is also a very expensive brand. It's a Daniela bag, which is vintage, and I'm just loving the quilted with the little studs. These bring in quite a bit of money. This condition and this leather is so nice. And let's see what I paid for it. Okay, so it was $10, but totally worth it. I'm gonna price it most likely over 100. So, but I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of love it, and I kind of want to keep it, and it's really unique. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this, but regardless, it is a beautiful piece that I am happy to have. These are Minnetonka, kind of a unique style for Minnetonka. These were $3. They look new to me. Of course, I'm not going to list them as new, but they really do look new to me. So those are kind of cute and different. Minnetonka's a good brand. It used to do better, but that is a unique piece, and for $3, you cannot beat it. Okay, I want to show you, this is a vintage Sunder and Scotland. This is a little golf windbreaker, and you know, when I photographed it, it's just kind of mids, but What I did was I used AI and got them to, I put in some aesthetic words that I wanted it to kind of vibe with. And so some of the aesthetic words I put in were, well, it is vintage. So obviously I put in vintage and I put in collegiate. I really think that's gonna make a difference in selling this piece. So AI is so fun. I use ChatGPT and honestly, it's been such a game changer for me. I don't do it with each item, but if I don't have a stock photo and it's kind of a cool piece that I think will really showcase better on a model with a vibe, then I do it, and it has really made a difference. ChatGPT only allows you to do a certain amount per day. So with that, if I run out for the day, it resets after 24 hours. But if I want to use more, I log in as my husband and I'm able to get more that way. So that's a little tricky for you. This was from a yard sale. You guys remember, right? It's baby Phat and it's just a Y2K dream. It's in really great condition and this was $1 and I have already listed it. You can see here what I've listed it for. Surprising. Now this is a more substantial piece, but be on the lookout for these types of Y2K things. Obviously juicy. Pink is doing well. Things that just the logos matter and the style matters. Just really think Y2K. Think Paris Hilton. Think Britney. Think, you know, Christina Aguilera. Just those kind of things. And I think you'll do really well with those as well. So yeah, and the stock photo on this is really cute too. Love that. This is nice. This is corduroy. It's this beautiful color. Ralph Lauren. I just love the little doggy inside. Isn't that the cutest? And then it's got little patches. This is gonna do really well. I'm loving the color. I think it's really desirable. It may or may not be vintage. I'm not 100% sure. You guys, I just realized, like, how did I not see this? Black Label. If you don't know, Black Label Ralph Lauren is top tier. So that changes things. It changes things a lot. It makes it much more valuable. So we'll see what it is listed for here and how I model it on an AI. This is cool. This is like beautiful quality. It's so unique. It's embroidered and it's like a mixed media type of thing. It's got some, well, obviously it's suede and it's got some alligator. I'm not sure if that's real or fake. And it's got this really cool buckle. And this was 25, but then it was 25% off, which I know is high, but I am guessing I'm gonna get close to $100 for this. And it's such a unique piece. I'm kind of loving the boho part of this. Based on the interior and the button, here's the brand. Based on the interior and the button, I am thinking it's from the 80s or early 90s, but of course I'll do my research. And that was a cool find. This was $1 and it's very fairy core. If you don't know, now you do. Fairy core is super trendy and this is obviously a vintage piece and no brand, but it is signed. So we'll find out about that when I go ahead and list it. And take a peek here and see what that did. So yeah, that's kind of cute and unique and so springy. This was also $1 and it is Free People. It's corduroy tiered dress. So cute. This will do well. I'm gonna put this probably in the $35 to $40 category. Here we have a vintage Wrangler. This was $1. I know the store does their pricing quite strange, but this was $1 and I have never ever listed a Wrangler product. So I was actually watching another reseller and they had picked up one and it was surprising what it was worth. So I'm hoping the same for this, but it'll be a learning lesson anyways. So that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this one, look. Like, stop it. Just stop it. Look at this. It's in perfect condition. And if that doesn't say cottagecore, literally, oh my gosh. Whatever this is and whatever the comps run into, I'm going to list it higher because it is such a unique and adorable piece that somebody is gonna absolutely fall in love with it. It's the perfect little spring piece. I could see this on Easter. Oh my gosh. So this one was $5. and absolutely worth every penny. No brand, but it's definitely old. You can see the inside. Those are clues that she's old, and the buttons as well. This was also $1, same thrift store. This is Sweaty Betty. This one's kind of unique because the front is just straight and flat, and then the back has this cute little drawstring, which makes it cuter in my opinion. So Sweaty Betty, I wouldn't necessarily pick up some of the lower priced things like tank tops, leggings, unless they're a little bit special, but like sweatshirts and hoodies and the more substantial pieces, definitely pick up, and they're worth a good amount, and it's just a very high quality item. This was also $1. It's Free People, and it's linen, and it's just very simple, pleated, kind of got this sweet little, would you call it French tuck pleats? I'm not sure, but I will find out. And so that's really cute. We like that. Can you tell I'm like feeling the vintage lately? This is clearly vintage, and it's very cottagecore. I'm assuming it's a nightgown, but I also think if you had a slip underneath, you could definitely pull it off as a dress. And it's not Laura Ashley, but it's giving Laura Ashley big time. And then the tiered bottom with the ruffle. Love it. I got 2 of these. They are Pottery Barn. They are an older retired style, and I think they'll do well. For the right buyer, they're gonna want these, and I'm guessing they will be not too many listed, so that is always a bonus. So we got 2 of these. They were $5.99. Here's the other one. Man, I got some good stuff, didn't I? Sometimes you're just on a roll, right? These are Wild Fox, and they are new with tag, and they are a plus size, and they were $7. So those were an easy yes for me. Building up that spring summer wardrobe. All right. Then I grabbed this, was half off. This is Michael Kors, but it is just in pristine condition, so had to pick that up. It was half off as well. So that was an easy yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you again so much for joining me today. I hope that you will subscribe, stay tuned to my adventures. Give me ideas, like what are you into? What would you like to see? We are so lucky to live in this land of luxury in my community and be able to shop rich people's closets. As you can see, we get some really great things. So lucky to live in such a great place that offers these really special things at really great prices. Thank you so much for coming, and please subscribe, and if you would share this with a friend who's a thrifting buddy, and I will see you soon.